Hey everyone, it's Erica and Lydia. And we are bringing you a stretch class today. And this is our first test one to see how the new platform works, so hopefully it goes well. And I don't know about music copyright issues yet. We're gonna kind of figure that out as we go. So right now I have like sounds of nature. You can obviously do this with your own music at home. Are you ready, Lydia? Okay, here we go. So a lot of times when I start my stretch class, I just like to start with my feet a comfortable distance apart, and then I'm just gonna work through my head and my neck. So first thing is dropping the head, adding some weight, switching to diagonal, so you're looking down at your foot, opposite arm can reach behind your back and hold. And switch other side. And diagonal, move your hand to the back of the head, option bring that arm out, hook it behind your back and hold. Then when we release it back to neutral, we're gonna look up, lift up your chin, so you're giving yourself an underbite, and stretch the front of your neck. And then interlock your fingers behind your back. Keep your spine long, but tilt your head down. Come on, kisses. No? No kisses? Thank you. Now we're gonna work through our head, so we're just gonna roll it up. One way and then the other. Next time through, you can add your shoulders. One way and then the other. Next time through, you can add your sternum. There and back. Next time through, you can get your ribs if you want. And back. Checking and making sure those toes are pointed forward. Bring your arms out wide, flat back. Keeping your head in alignment here. And reach it all down. Shake your head yes and no. Walking over to your right leg. You can keep your left arm where it is. Reach your right arm through. If you say high, then it's easy. If you go low, then it's hard. Bringing it back to center. Walking it over to the left side. Thank you. Bring that left arm through. High is easy, low is hard. Bringing it back to center. At this point, if you want to try, you can reach your hands through the legs. And then bend your elbows to 90 degrees if you can, keeping your knees straight. Then we'll bend our knees, turn it out away from our midline, walk our hands up on top, pressing one shoulder in the middle and looking away. And then switch other side. Good girl, Lydia. Bringing it back to center, rising up. I think I'm gonna get cut off here, but I'm just bringing my palms together overhead. I'm bending my elbows, sending my fingertips back, sending my hips forward. When you come back up, part those arms, walk those feet together. Now we're in parallel position with our legs right underneath our hips, and we'll do another flat back here. Pulling the head away from the tail, and dropping everything down. This time you can grab your elbows. You can do some figure eights. You can grab the back of your head if you like. You can step on your hands. And then we're going to place our right hand down and our left arm open. We're going to mobilize hand, wrist, and fingers. Bend your right leg. Option to add that arm behind your back. Reach for your thigh. Keep your body where it is, but switch to bend the other leg. Keep trying to open the sternum to the side wall. Here you have the option to just put your hand down, or if you want to, you can toss it forward where our mirror would be, rotating the shoulder the whole way around, and then just soften in the knees when you get back to the front. Same thing other side. So we're going to mobilize hand, wrist, and fingers. Adding the bend in the left leg. Option to hook that arm behind your back, reach for your thigh if you can. You can stay where you are, you can switch to bend the other knee. This one always feels weird at first, just make sure to keep that sternum open to the side wall. And again, you can just place the arm down here, or you can do that toss, really trying to go for that vertical line, rotating the shoulder to protect it slowly the whole way around. When we get back to front, we're going to plie or bend the knees. We're going to roll up, slow and controlled, one vertebra at a time. When we get to the top, we're going to let our head drop to the right, melt down the side body. When you're ready, the body comes to the middle and you roll up. Then we do the same thing other side. This time we're bringing our palms together again, bending our elbows, send our fingertips back and our hips forward. When you're ready, lift up, arms open, and fold everything down. Plie, roll up. And then we're going to roll those shoulders back for 4. Bless you, Lydia. Then we're going to add our elbows in. And then we'll do our full arm. You can step your feet open to a comfortable place. I'm mostly just trying to get low so I can fit back into the frame here. Cross your arms and open. Just let them swing. Should take a little tension off. You can also do this on the high diagonals if that feels good for you. I don't normally show this one in class, but I do this one at home on my own. From here, we're going to take the right arm, cross the body, and hold. Keep the shoulder down. Switch, same thing, other side. Switch, taking that arm underneath your chin. You're going to press your elbow to the back. So it's almost like you're going to choke yourself here. You really want to push that arm up against the neck. If you can't feel it, then you're not pushing far enough. Switch other side. Then we're going to do arms overhead. So if you can't see, I just have that elbow bent up there, pressing the elbow down. You can stay stationary in this stretch. You can open your sternum. I really like to add some movement laterally, and I like to go around the corner. So if you want to explore with me, you're welcome to. And then we'll switch, same thing, other side. And then we're just going to let those arms swing again. Next up is we're going back to a wide leg stance, but we're going to have 1 foot toes facing the front, 1 foot toes facing out. So walk down to your leg where the toes are facing out. And then we're going to plie or bend the leg where the toes are facing front. We don't want the knee to go in or out. We're going to go straight to the front here, keeping your body over the straight leg. Then we're going to reach our head down as our tail reaches up. And we're going to bend both knees, narrow our stance, turn to the side with toes facing in the same direction. We don't want our hip to be swinging open to the front here. We really want it seated down, and then we bend the back foot. Releasing through the straight leg, then we'll flex the front foot. On this flex, you can add that bend back on the back leg. If you like it, you can also take your hand and pull the ball of the foot that's flexed up to the midline. And then we're going to reach it back for our first lunge. So here in lunge, a lot of people like to stay stationary. I like to move around, draw some circles, find the sore spots, and get a little deeper in there. We're going to drop that knee, uncurl the toes, and then on your next exhale, you're just going to try and soften the body a little bit closer to your mat. Bless you, Lydia. We're going to turn out our front foot, bring it down to our forearms. You can reach up if you want. You can reach for the back leg if you want. If you have that leg, let it down. Pressing up through your arms. We're going to walk this foot back until our legs are at about 90 degrees here. We're going to tilt our pelvic bone under, and then we're going to send our hips forward. Stepping one big step out and going into your deep lunge stretch. Here, we really want to make sure that our knee and our toes are pointed up to the ceiling, and you want to try not to have this leg forward. You want to try and promote turnout here. So you can use this elbow to press away a little bit if that's helpful. And we're going to do the same stretch on the other side. So whichever foot you had turned out is now in parallel. Turning out the other side, walking over to that side. The foot that's facing the front is going to bend and the knee follows forward. We're sending the head down and the tail up as we lengthen through the knee. If there's ever a part on the back of your leg that feels like it's taking a lot of pressure, you can always apply your hand and press back on it to give some feedback. That usually helps me out a lot, especially on this side. You're going to bend both knees, turn both toes to parallel in a more narrow stance. Make sure that hip's not open to the front, but instead it's seated down and square. Bending the back leg. And straightening, and then flexing the front foot. Again, remember that there's different levels here. You can add the bend back. You can grab onto the ball of the foot and pull it into the body. When you're ready, set that foot down and lunge. Other side. Trying to find those circles. Taking extra time in places that are tight. When you're ready, put that knee down, uncurl the toes. On your next exhale, just get that body to reach a little bit closer to your mat. Turning out the front foot, bringing all the way down. You can add your arm if you want. You can reach back for the leg if you want. If you have hold the leg, let it down. Walking back up your hands. Foot is going to walk in again to that 90-degree angle on the other side. And as soon as we get here, we're tilting the pelvic bones under and then sending the hips forward. Reaching out a big giant step and turning it out for your low lunge. At this point in my stretch class, I normally invite people to get a drink or do something that they need to do for their bodies before we make our way to the floor. So my hope is that I can publish these in different sections, standing section, midsection, on our backs, on our bellies. So that way you can do whichever series you need for the day, or you can mix and match to meet your needs. Anyway, I miss you guys, and I'll see you in a class soon.